Genshin Combat Improvement. Part 1, because I'm going to make a lot of parts from this. Disclaimer, this video is only for entertaining purpose only, and if you think I'm taking this seriously, I'm not. Anyways, let's get straight into the point. So before getting into these three, I'm going to talk about something. Lock on. Add this to the game. I know some people don't like this kind of stuff, but I think it's kind of important, especially for mobile player. For example, if you're fighting an enemy, how do I draw an enemy? Let's draw a slime. Yeah, that looks like a slime in Genshin. If you're fighting one enemy only, it's easy for you to fight it, you know? But then there's something weird about the abyss. Okay, so the big enemy, I'm going to draw it as triangle, will receive healing from smaller enemy, which means you wanna attack the smaller enemy first. But then the big guy came along and then you accidentally attack this guy. That's why lock on came in handy. You wanna lock on this guy, only this guy, and then you wanna kill it, alright? And the lock on feature is also pretty handy for both characters, especially on mobile. It's kinda annoying sometimes, but still, I think it's pretty cool if MiHoYo add this into Genshin Impact. Lock on. Yeah, that's a pretty cool icon design. And if you press this button, you will lock on one enemy. And after you press it, it will turn into this state where you can unlock it. Unlock the lock on. Unlock on. You can either press this to cancel the lock on. If you hold it long enough, it's going to change the lock on to another enemy. And for PC player, well, just use the same one as Devil May Cry use. Hold shift. Everyone uses right click to sprint now. So now that's out of the way, let's talk about normal attack. Genshin characters have the same use of normal attack. I'm going to spice it up. So if you play Devil May Cry or any other action RPG game, they have this kind of stuff called light attack, and then there's heavy attack, and you know what they're called? Combo movesets. So for example, if you do light attack 3 times and then you do a heavy attack, it will do combo 1. And then if you do 2 light attack and then you go for 1 heavy attack and then you do another light attack, that's combo 2. And you may ask, Genshin only have 1 normal attack button. We don't need to worry about that. So if you play Devil May Cry, you know this kind of mechanic called delay button. So what I mean here is if you do normal attack 3 times and then you wait for a bit and then you do another normal attack, it do a combo. And there you go, new moveset. Even HoYoverse new games and it's Zone Zero have this kind of stuff. I don't know how the final product's going to look like, but it is a pretty cool feature if you ask me. Now let's talk about elemental skill. Anime Battle 4. I don't know why they have the 4 in the end. I cannot find the earlier versions. I finally found the game Anime Battle 4. Oh, I remember this game so much. It's been a while since the last time I played this game. Ooh. So for example, I would call this button special attack. And if you press it 1, it will do a special attack 1. Simple, right? But then there's this. If you hold up and then you do the special attack button, it do a special attack 2. Same things for going down. Special attack 3. That's pretty nice. And some characters' special attack have this kind of charge thing that you have to charge up to do a specific special attack. Genshin Impact is a 3D game. If you press down, up, or left, or right, the character's gonna move around and you cannot even do a special attack. If you play Devil May Cry, you can hold down the lock on button and then you lock onto one enemy, which means you cannot go down. You can only move side to side or either move up, which means you have this down button available for you to even do a second special attack. Then what about mobile? What if you make the button slidable? If you hold it, you have 4 freaking options for you to choose, and then you can just drag up, down, left or right and choose the set of special attack you want to use. Yeah, like Japanese keyboard on iPhone. If MiHoYo actually putting this into the game would have a lot of more depth into it. They can either have their own set of cooldown or they share the same cooldown for all of them. A pretty good idea too. Then what about elemental burst? Yes, I'm going to say it's going to use the same concept as the elemental skill, but I also want to point out something. I want each of these skills have their own energy cost. So for example, this one is the most powerful, so it's going to cost like 90 energy, right? And for example, this one is a supportive burst. It's going to cost 40% and it's going to cost 40 energy. And same thing here, 70 or 60. Yeah, it depends. And also, something I want to talk about, the dash button. I know everyone know that I'm going to say the perfect dodge mechanic. And I say yes, of course. It's a pretty cool mechanic. If you do a perfect dodge, you gain energy. Yes, for the burst. Or if you do a perfect dodge, the time will slow down. You know, Zawarudo. And yes, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai have perfect dodge mechanic and not Genshin. So the last mechanic I want to talk about is the Traveler can use every single type of weapon in Genshin Impact. I know it sounds overwhelming for the developer, but just hear me out on this, right? If you think that's overwhelming enough, changing element. And yes, there's some concept on YouTube where they do this thing, like the wheel thingy. Like they do the wheel thingy that they can change elements from and change the Traveler element. Yeah, that's more overwhelming for the developer. And yes, I think that's it for Genshin Combat Improvement Part 1. If you have any more idea, just put down the comment and I will put them into Part 2. If you're interested in my video, please leave a like because like's cool and it will make more people notice me, and consider subscribing for upcoming content. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.